That funny. He said we got some Ku Klux Klans members in here. We got some crackers. I said, this nigga, wow.
I ain't never seen that.
You ain't seen him when he was calling Ku Klux Klan members?
Nah, bro, I ain't seen that.
Them quackers.
Hey, what's up? You alright, nigga?
Hey, bro, if she join this live, bro, y'all can't talk about her.
Who can't talk about her? I'm a grown ass man.
Honestly, I don't necessarily care that much, but
I'm gonna say something about some pasta, nigga. You better believe that. You better believe it.
Hey, you got cheap
nah,
potato?
bro, don't say that shit, G.
You
Got some
like cheap
pasta.
potato?
I said, I'm gonna take you to bed. One last thing, y'all niggas have pasta in y'all bed.
Last time you niggas had some
I had some good
spaghetti.
pussy the other day.
Spaghetti.
I got 92 Bosa right
But matter of
92.
fact,
That's the highest you can get them to.
now. I think I'm like 97, but that's
Do
what.
it.
This one
That's
costs like 400.
No,
Oh,
that's only
damn.
one of the cards.
A sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 47. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Murray. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The 13th play now coming on this opening drive. Here's 3rd down. Here's Murray. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a give here to Pollard. Puts it on the carpet. It's out. It's picked up by the Broncos. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think that you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Following the fumble recovery, Henry. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on 1st down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
They'll roll him out right. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Henry. And he's got his target. It's Vernon Davis. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. It's a big play there for the Broncos. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 5. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
And he'll just get rid of it. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Back to throw. Henry. That's caught left side by Judy. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. Now Brandon McManus for the Bronco field goal. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. A field goal try forthcoming now for the Broncos. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And Folk's kick is good. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. So they wind up turning the turnover into points as they convert there for 3.
Yeah, that was a nice job there to force the fumble. They recover, hand things over to their offense, and then the offense went down and got them 3. That alone, that's not enough to win a game, but both units able to do their jobs on these last 2 drives.
And able to get this out to the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punching the end zone without turning it over.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. From the gun, Murray. Sanders has it over the middle. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. He'll let this thing go for Sanders. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there. 38 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And a mistake, a surprising mistake there in the kicking game as he sends that one out of bounds. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Looking to throw. Henry. Trying to find Kupp, but it's intercepted. Picked by Mel Renfro, the Hall of Famer. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. To throw, it's Murray. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
On 2nd and 10, Murray. This is caught. Touchdown. Billy Joe Dupree in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys will extend their lead here just before halftime. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. A final shot before break. Henry, flush to his right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. On the return, Williams. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. A give to Williams, running right. And they'll get him down as as he's inside the 40. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They try the left side here with Williams. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Williams loses the football. And the Cowboys have recovered. So it's a... Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game. And you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started. Zerline now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. Throwing on 1st down. Henry escaping the pressure right. And his first look is incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Henry. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I spotted man coverage on the outside. I expect we'll see a lot of that from this defense as this game moves on. And that was a good job there as that one was knocked away.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Back to throw. Henry. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That'll be caught. It's Kupp. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Now a throw here to his running back. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Back to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. 1st and 10 right at the 20. They'll look to throw again. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing again. Henry. Throw left side complete. That's Davis. This will be play number 9 coming up on this relatively long opening drive as they look to convert on 3rd down. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll run it with Williams. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Javonte Williams taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Broncos take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And this first play will get him back to the 25, but that's going to be it. John Lynch, Hall of Famer of the class of 2021, there on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Murray now to throw. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. They'll run on 1st down. Pollard. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 45 on 2nd down. Murray throwing the out route incomplete. It's Sanders. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Murray. And once again, this is Sanders. They find some open field here. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great effort there. 39 yards. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Zerline good with a PAT. And we are tied here in the second quarter. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Looking to throw on second down. Henry. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and it goes down. The Broncos on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be third and forever. Looking to throw. Henry. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the middle. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Broncos. Cooper Kupp, fine work there on the touchdown run. And the Broncos have taken the lead. McManus's point after is good, and that makes the score 14-7. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Taken in at the 3. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped it to 14.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
On first down, Pollard. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. First down, and it's Pollard again. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Murray's throw pulled in by Lamb. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Throwing on first down is Murray. Open man, the longtime Cowboy, Billy Joe Dupree. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming.
Touchdown, Cowboys! A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Zerline connects on the extra point, and we are tied here in the second quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw. Henry. And he'll just get rid of it. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Henry. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Here's Sam Martin now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Call that a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Here's Murray from midfield. That's caught by the tight end Dupree. Now a timeout taken. Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. On play action, it's Murray. Steps away to his... And a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack. Oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. A big play here for Dallas.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Play fake. Murray. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that is incomplete.
I like what they tried to do there. They didn't get a completed pass downfield, but they came up with a momentum play. Big-time gain on the previous snap. Came right back and threw one deep, hoping to catch them on their heels.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And look at this. They're keeping the punter on the sideline. They're going to go for it here on the opening drive. They're going for it. It's Murray. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. To throw is Stafford. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. That is caught. It's Calvin Johnson. Touchdown, Detroit. Calvin Johnson, 36 yards. And the Lions are going to take a first-quarter lead. Extra point good by Prater. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And he'll use his blockers to get this up over the 20 to the 21. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Here's Pollard. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Play action. Now it's Murray. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, 70 yards. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Well, they had gone run the previous play. Nice little setup. This time they go play action. Defense bites a bit, and they hit for a big play in the end zone.
So they sold it really well, didn't they? Because of just what you described. They ran it the previous play, come back with the same action, and now they step back and throw it and get a big play for a touchdown. But what happens as a defensive back is your eyes have to go to the right place. You always hear Coach talk about, are your eyes in the right spot? Well, this time the eyes went to the play action. It froze their feet. They weren't moving, and he went on past them and caught the pass for a touchdown.
Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. Now a throw here, hauled in. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 7-7, our score after one.
Score tied 7-7.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Handoff comes to Peterson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Tries to force it to Megatron, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
They'll run on first down. Pollard, and a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
They go back to Pollard on 2nd down. They juked him. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. And now Murray's going to set up to throw. Oh, it was hit at the line of scrimmage and intercepted. Picked off at the 24. Charles, there's something special about those big D linemen bringing it in. Off the tip there, really nice coordination.
Very much so, and I think what we've seen, and I'm going to put it at about the last 5 years, maybe a little bit longer.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Micah Parsons charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Throwing on 2nd and long. Stafford. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Stafford. And he finds his target, Ebron. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Throwing is Stafford. And Ebron's got it. Touchdown, Lions. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Lions have taken the lead.
You got it figured out by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Prater on to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
14, Cowboys 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more... And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Murray. Flushed out right. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. Oh, wide open. Complete. The 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb, 93 yards. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Zuerlein now for the PAT. And they're not going to get the kick off in time. That's going to set them back 5 yards. Now, slightly more difficult attempt here from the 20. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14. Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Amon-Ra St. Brown going to bring it out of his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
First and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go. Sliding out of the pocket. And this one is incomplete.
Whenever you see a quarterback break contain, just think to yourself, the receivers on that side of the field, their number one job, make sure they get in his sight line so he can try and find someone downfield. Guys on the backside, make sure you don't give up the deep ball. They tried it there. They weren't able to connect.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. From the gun, here's Stafford. Another catch for Tate. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Now a first down throw. Stafford. Now he's going to let it go deep back over the middle. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
A final shot before the break. Stafford looking deep downfield. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. From his end zone is St. Brown. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Well, they've got it 1st and 10. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
On 2nd down now, it's Sanders. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Stafford. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Lions 1st down.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
To throw, it's Murray. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and
Murray now.
4-yard
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Zuerlein good with a PAT, and the lead is now 21-14.
21. Lions 14. Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. From his end zone is St. Brown. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Randy Gregory in there to bury him for a loss of 11. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Here we go on 4th. Stafford going up top. And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, Detroit. Calvin Johnson, 91 yards. And the Lions have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the third. Prater for the extra point. And that will tie our game here in the third. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And some room to work. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 60 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. On 1st down, Pollard runs over it. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They go back to Pollard on 2nd down. Powers through him. And now he picks up the spare. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. That's caught by the tight end, Dupree. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 12-yard line.
They'll run with Pollard. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead.
Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. From his end zone is St. Brown. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Evers. And now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready to go in the booth. We hope you're ready to go at the controls. Let's play. Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. On play action, it's Brady. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 2 plays, 2 catches. You have a feeling they're going to look for him early and often, and that's to be expected. You got a player of his caliber, why not?
And I think it's also a message from them to the defense that you're not going to dictate to us what we're going to do with one of our better players, because so often you hear about defenses saying we're going to take away what you do best. In this case, they're going to move him around, find proper matchups, and make sure they continue to funnel the ball to him.
Looking to throw again on second down. Brady throwing the out route incomplete. It's Peterson. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. DeMarcus Ware. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18. Another try after the first down sack. Brady. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson there to make the grab. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. First down, Murray. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. It's Murray. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. for it with Pollard. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Play action. Now it's Brady. Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Brady, he finds his man, complete. That's Peterson. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Brady. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Peterson. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They'll go for it. It's Brady. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now Brady again. Escaping the pressure right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Tyreek Hill there to make the grab. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Brady will look to throw for it. And this will be caught. So they try for 2, good, and it pushes them out to a 15-0 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled it to 15. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down, it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for it. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Throwing now is Murray. Open man, Lamb. It's complete. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Murray going to throw. Open man, the longtime Cowboy, Billy Joe Dupree. Throwing again on 2nd down. Murray, left side to Lamb.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Eluding the pressure right. Murray has the first down and more. Touchdown, Cowboys! It's a sensational run there by Kyler Murray. And the Cowboys get a bit closer. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Here's Peterson as they begin on the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Brady going to go on 4th down. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. They've got his man complete. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. A big play there just before halftime. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. A give to Peterson out of the gun. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. From the gun, it's a give to Peterson. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Adrian Peterson. In the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings will extend their lead here just before halftime. But he is not going to make it into the end zone. They stop him short, so they'll add only 6 as we come up on halftime. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. They fake the handoff, now Murray. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
on 1st and 10. Here's Murray. He's going to float this one deep right side. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And the Vikings are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. But that one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Randy Gregory. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. 2nd and 20. Another try after the first down sack. Brady flushed out under pressure again, and down he goes again. Isaiah Simmons in there to drop him at sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. He's got a man complete. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A big connection on that one. 39 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. They give it to Peterson. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Again, Peterson. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves them with 3rd and about 6 yards to go. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. He is going to find Hill here. Touchdown, Vikings. Tyreek Hill. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. They'll let Peterson try and run it in. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Play fake. Murray. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards. They'll run on 1st down. Pollard. Pretty nice, aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Murray now on 1st down. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Murray now. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Irvin there to make the grab. And the Cowboys have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the 4th.
No, not at all, and they're trying to get something going after one there, but you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. And he stopped immediately there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The Vikings on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Now Brady. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on third down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. From the gun, it's Brady. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Mike Zimmer got to be unhappy with how that turned out. And the Cowboys' defense is going to get them the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Got a man, it's Michael Irvin. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. To throw again on second down, Murray. He'll get it to Irvin, right side complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Throwing on first down is Murray. That's caught by the tight end Dupree. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
Now Murray off play action. Being chased out left toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The Cowboys on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. To throw is Murray. Flush to his right. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And the lead will shrink to 6.
Makes the score Vikings 27, Cowboys 21.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
So here we go, Charles. 3rd down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
And indeed, they will keep it on the ground. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Now Brady. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
First down, here's a run with Peterson. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Second down, Peterson again. And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout, as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. But Charles, we saw a comeback bid fall just a little short. Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek some of the stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star? We'll find out. Let's play. Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Allen now on first down. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Now Allen. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on third down. And third down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a fourth down.
Now they go for it on fourth down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, 29 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on fourth down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
Zuerlein good with a PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. Let's see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Going up top for Kupp. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Rams. Cooper Kupp, 72 yards. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fields this way up at the 17. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Murray now on first down. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Play action. Now it's Murray. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, the great coach has said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
On play action, it's Murray. Forced out to his left. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. On first down, Pollard. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play. Oh, he fakes a spike. Dancing to his left. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Rams are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point up.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. Well, this defense was victimized earlier in this opening quarter. This time, a measure of revenge.
Well, they always tell defenses you have to have a short memory, but I also think it helps if you remember what happens to you before, and now you're able to flip it around. They didn't want to show weakness and let this offense think they could do whatever they want, and they turned things around in that case and picked one off themselves.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Murray now to throw. Swinging this out for Pollard. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Pollard able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Here's Murray. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. we are set, ready to rock for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup, and these guys on your screen ready to rock as well. Some of the stars of today's game, and speaking of the game, let's get right to it. Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And we are underway from the Superdome.
And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Throwing on first down is Brady. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Now Brady. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
Brent, I think we can see early on they're making a concerted effort to get him the football. So to me, that means they like the matchup that they have. They feel like he's better than the guys that are covering him.
2 plays, 2 passes. We'll see if they go back to that well. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On play action, it's Brady. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Easy to tell who they're targeting on this drive. He caught the first 2 passes, but then this time unable to hook up.
But I don't think that stops them from continuing to go back to him, do you?
No.
I mean, they've got a plan. They're trying to execute it.
And after that second catch, I saw him in the huddle. He said, hey, let's go back one more time. Didn't work there. On play action, now Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now Brady again. That's Cordero Patterson hauling it in. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And it's caught. Touchdown. Lance Allworth there to make the grab. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. CD, that call, it took some guts. It's not like they were at the 1-yard line. They had some distance to go.
They certainly did, and, you know, a lot of people might say that's fly by the seat of your pants type of coaching, but it's also sending a message out there. We're going to be unpredictable. You can't prepare for anything with us. You never know which way we're going to go. We zig, you zag.
And now some serious opening drive momentum. A fairly short kick from the 14.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. Play fake. Murray. Open man is Michael Irvin, complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Lamb. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. They'll run on first down. Pollard. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Now Murray. Throw left side is complete to Irvin. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And this is picked up by the defense. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
On first down, they look downfield, and it's complete. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Lance Allworth with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Extra point good by Prater. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Eluding the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Khalil Mack. A sensational effort by him, and that is one of the biggest losses you'll ever see on a sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of the first as that leads to 4th down. Murray staying put for now. They'll go for it on 4th down. Murray sets to throw on 4th. And he's brought down. Can't do anything.
Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game, and you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started. Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. Here's Percy Harvin now on the return. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. First down run, not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard. And it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Lynch, left side, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Brady's throw on 3rd down there is incomplete. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a 4th down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And it appears they'll go for it here on 4th down. A big call on the game's opening drive. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big connection on that one. 32 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. And they'll give to Lynch out of the gun. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
From the 39, Brady. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Lynch. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. On 2nd and 11 now. Brady. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
And Brady's throw there, incomplete.
Tight defense there on 3rd down, but what a product of good coaching and even better execution because he realized he's in field goal range, no sense forcing anything, and he made sure he didn't.
And his kick is good. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Taken at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now Murray off play action. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Murray. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Lawrence Taylor. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
To throw, it's Murray. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. It's the Pro Bowl cornerback, Richard Sherman. And the Seahawks are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
But to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline. And now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then. One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. They'll go for it. It's Brady. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. To throw, it's Brady. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
Here's Franco Harris. And he gets this one across midfield for the 1st down to the 46.
3rd and 1, who you going to call? Not the scat back. You go with the big man. Hand him the ball and let him get upfield and pick up a 1st down.
On 1st down, Brady. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half. 10-0 our score. A reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time. We'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. They'll have a look back at the next-gen stats from this 1st half of action.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Jared Cook there to make the grab. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0.
Cowboys 0. Matthew White set to kick off.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
Play action. Now it's Murray. Open man, the longtime Cowboy, Billy Joe Dupree. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half. Again, they'll throw with Murray. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Murray, open man, right side, it's Lamb. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Murray to air it out again. He's got his tight end. It's Dupree. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Murray now to throw. That is caught by Lamb. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st half. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Play fake. Murray. That's caught by the tight end Dupree. A gain of 6 there on first.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On play action, it's Murray. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. A couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Now a give here to Pollard. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. And now here's another interception. Picked by Ted Hendricks. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is. Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
They'll run with Marshawn Lynch. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
I know that no game in the NFL is ever easy, but they're making it look that way. Everything is being done with such precision. Just on this drive alone, 3 plays, 3 first downs. If you're on defense, you're scrambling, looking at each other, trying to figure out how are we going to slow these guys down.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. He's got it. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. And we'll begin it with a field goal try here. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick here is good. And the lead now increases to 20-0. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Jack Youngblood showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. After the sack on 1st down, Murray. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. They fake the handoff, now Murray. And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Here's Murray. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Sanders. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 21. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Cowboys are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. They'll run again with Lynch, fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 3rd down, they go Lynch. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will make this now a 15-point advantage. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished.
And deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they're already in the red zone. The 18-yard line is where they take over. 1st down, the run with Lynch. And they'll get him down right around the 16. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Brady going to throw here. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And the Cowboys are right back in this football game. So the victory here for Seattle.